Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Crusader Kings 3. Welcome back to episode 6 of A Conqueror's Legacy, as the King of England, King William here, 70 years old. He's been around for a pretty long time, and he's not likely to live that much longer. But we're gonna see if we can very quickly pick up this last little part of Ireland. And I'm going to start making plans for my next character, because right now he's sitting at around 42. He's not exactly the youngest of gentlemen. And so I'm wondering if I want him to, what I'm going to want him to do. Now, someone in the comments a little while back suggested that I should reform or create a different Christian faith and turn it into Anglicanism, essentially. That's something I'm going to want to do. However, my heir is he's just a little too old for it. A character generally has to, put everything he has for his entire life into, reforming a faith. You need a lot of piety for it, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that with our next character. I am going to hand these off to members of my dynasty, though. Of course, I'm going to get a lot of stress. My stress is terrible. But my dude's gonna die in the next, 3 years anyway, so I don't expect this to really be a problem. Don't expect too much out of him, to be honest. That's Lapland. You've really gone ahead and done that, though, haven't you? Alright, now, learning isn't super important. I could just get a little bit of health to make this dude live a little bit longer. Or I could grab, of course, scientific for his last little bit of increased culture gain here. Because right now, even with our fascination, there's only a 38% chance. But if I go ahead and take this, that's going to boost it up by a whole bunch. So it then increases to 44%. So that's a little bit of something that can be done in the next 8 years. Chronicle writing is individual de jure duchy casus belli, which can be pretty useful. So, instead of having to fabricate claims, I can use de jure claims and stuff like that, so that would be nice. We're gonna see what we can do about that. Unless, this is really close. I can do this in 4 months. No, this doesn't do anything useful to me. Yeah, I'd rather just grab Chronicle writing, I think. Let me just go and attack these guys real quick. I should have better everything. Oh, nice little victory there. I thought I died for a second. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I be dead? Okay, you're apparently not dead yet, so I'm gonna have to fight you again. Oh, and I'm known for my dedication, which in this case just gives me the clergy opinion, so that's pretty useless, actually. Alright, cool. Let me promote some culture real quick. I can integrate titles. I think I might try and integrate this one. All of the other interactions he has are absolutely useless. Come on. What is that? +6 independent ruler opinion? +6 direct vassal opinion? That's pretty much nothing, so. This might be worth something. De jure part of my primary title, so it'll become part of the Kingdom of England, Normandy here. So I think what we see here is that the map mode's actually going to change, where England sort of sticks a little bit into here. I'm pretty sure. Which sounds weird, but I'm pretty certain that's how it works. We're going to find out in 50 years, I guess, if that actually happens. So it'd be great if I could just get rid of you. I will be dead within a year. Okay, there we go. I have finished my final conquest. And I will now die peacefully with half of Ireland under my control. The following ruler is going to be Prince Richard of England, and you... What is your character trait? You are a diplomatic character. Oof. Okay, diplomacy. What can we do with diplomacy? Sure I can drop my stress, but it doesn't matter. My dude is dead within a year. How about I use these final moments to increase some obligations while I'm here. Stuff like levies as well. I'm going to just use some hooks to get myself a little bit of extra stuff here. I can pretty much get extortionate amounts of money, but I'll get some more levies out of him instead. He doesn't really like me, but that's fine. Too many held duchies, I'm gonna hand one of them off. Wessex can be handed off to my son, I think. And I'm gonna ask for money because my piety's gonna expire when I die anyway. If I only had a little bit more money, I'd be able to create a duchy before I die. Yeah, not sure it's gonna happen though, unfortunately. Alright, let's wait for us to peacefully slip off into the night. Oh, actually, do have enough money now. Hold on. Before we die. Thank you. I'm gonna need that duchy title. And I'm gonna hand that off to one of my sons, preferably. Or a knight, or, you know, someone who is relevant. My son might have too many titles anyway. How about... one of my knights can have it. Sure. And it's time for me to die. In theory. I'm not dead yet somehow, but... in theory I should die soon. Just gonna check out those factions. I don't think anyone's gonna do anything. No, I don't think so. Okay. Am I... ah, there we go. Now I'm dead. Alright, so King William has passed on at the age of 72, an absolute mad lad. Died of an old age, a zealous man, and fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. King Richard ascends to the throne, devious and deceptive. His feud with truth itself may be his undoing. Well, we'll find out. Welcome to the throne, King Richard. Your character is good with diplomacy, which is alright, but I'm gonna see exactly what I want to do. I think with the stuff we have here, with the time we have remaining, I know one of my characters has a claim. Okay. Which would end up making him the King of Scotland. Right? However, there's something really nice you can do over here in... is it stewardship? No, learning. Yes, learning. If we go down... I mean, it's cool that he's done this already, by the way. He's already very healthy. Is he... does he have the whole of body trait? Is that what you've done already? Yes, okay. So, my character, if I go ahead to learning, and he's already done a bit of it for me, but I'm looking to grab sanctioned loopholes before... which character? Before... Earl Duncan dies. And Earl Duncan is nice and young. He's 30 years old. I'm gonna try and buy his claim. That's gonna be the goal for this character. So we're gonna start off with... it doesn't really matter which one. Whole of body's gonna let me live till like the ripe age of 80 or something. I might go with piety. Buy claim is in exchange for piety, so I do want to get some piety. At least. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, a king or emperor may not buy claims on kingdom titles. But if I become the Emperor of Britannia, then I can purchase the claim to the Kingdom of Scotland. Buying claims is useful in any manner anyway, so I'm gonna want to go for that piety. The more piety, the better for me. Alright, what can we do here? Mystical Communion. Am I allowed to do that, or do I have a secondary faith that I'm unaware of? Interesting. Okay. Let's do that then. 300 learning lifestyle. Oh god, okay. And divine guidance, which is amazing. That's just free? Really? Unforeseen side effects, but we'll find out what they are. Yeah, it really is just 300. A third of a perk. Right there. Okay. Doesn't seem like any side effects happened. We're looking good. I can also write these thoughts down. Occupied writing, -2 diplomacy for a year. Ah, it's just to lose some stress. Okay. That's not much then. I can host a feast. for some stress. Go on a pilgrimage for some faith, which I kind of want to do, yes. Go straight to Jerusalem, give me all that piety. It's time for me to buy some claims. Right. Now, how is my succession doing? I have 3 heirs, which is not good. And I don't have the trait necessary to murder my own sons, so disinheriting seems to be my only option. Okay, unless I can somehow appoint one of my sons as a knight, perhaps, and then just get him killed. You know, that could happen as well. We'll find out. Right, so zealous, brave. Who's the trait brave? Likelihood of dying in battle. And how old are you? Yes, I think you should be brave. If he happens to die in battle, then so be it. Now, this would be okay if anyone in my realm was a different faith, but I don't care. So I get, a massive reinforcement rate for levies, so I'll take that for sure. Foreign guards giving me extra prowess and levy size. Or divine protection for that monthly piety. I think I will need the protection of God real quick. And I blocked the holy path for 875 piety. I'm gonna ask my head of faith for some quick cash. And do I have truces? I don't have a truce. Ah, beautiful. It's time for me to form the Kingdom of Ireland. I should also declare on this guy, but I need some more prestige. Prince William the Red of England. The Duchy of Wessex, right. Yes, we should get alliances, that's fine. Can't imprison anyone, that's not a problem. And the people in my court don't like me. In my council, they aren't very fond of me. That's okay. That's fine. He's still doing his thing, okay. And you're culture converting, which is cool. Can you actually convert someone to the right culture? Or the right religion, please? Yes, I would like you to do that. That is really one of your only jobs. Ooh, that is taking a long time, though. The fervor difference is massive. And they have pastoral isolation. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to convert. 39 years, 34. It's looking to be 34 to 39 in most of these places. Man, they've created a really resistant form of Christianity over here. God damn. Yeah, and some characters might even reconvert back if they're led astray. Sheesh, that is something strong. Okay. Well, we're going to focus on our invasions of Ireland real quick. I do need a bit of prestige, though. Can I call a hunt? For some reason, I can't. I don't know why. Sure, I'll take an alliance. Available perk. Trying to figure out which one I want. Well, how about we go with apostate? Would that be worth something? Faith for... No. Scientific is better. Because scientific will give me the bonuses as well. So I can get chronicle writing a little faster. Secrets of nature. Ooh. I am eager to learn something new. That gives me 50 learning lifestyle, and herbalist gives me learning. My archbishop thinks that I'm a sinner, though. But that's okay. I can sway him nonetheless. If she's a witch secret, then it's revealed to me. I kind of do want to see if she's a witch, though. I get the witch secret. The witch secret's amazing, by the way. So if I become a witch... Hold on. Possible outcome, she's a witch, then I become a witch. And if not, then I spend a bit of piety. Okay, she's not a witch, that sucks. If she were a witch, and I became a witch, then I could create a witch coven with my dynasty, which gives me some pretty good bonuses. So I would be pretty open to the idea. Now, it looks like the Liberty faction has gone way over, and a lot of my vassals just don't like me. Now, it appears the military power is so absolutely massive that I don't have much of a choice but to accept this. A little bit unfortunate, I'm going to have to drop down to limited crown authority. Of course, I can change it back in 10 years, 20 years actually. But for now, I can't do much about that. Okay, and then there's also this massive vassal here. I kind of want her murdered because she has so many sons. How about I try to? Seems like it'd be pretty important. Such a massive duchy needs to be split up into a bunch of pieces, I think. Yeah, it really does. So, on our end of things, what we can do is... I suppose I should also increase these a little. But I'm going to try and sway a couple of characters. Bribe you, 85. Your intrigue is okay. Your intrigue is alright. Acceptance. 6 intrigue. 10 intrigue. You might not be bad, actually. 90%. Okay, that's high enough for my satisfaction. What's next? I want to declare on you for the conquering of Ormond. But right, I do need more prestige. That was the whole point of me wanting to call a hunt. If I can call a hunt, then that gives me a lot of prestige. Hosting a feast doesn't give me prestige, unfortunately. Alright, let's hope that I can... Also, I should do this. There we go. Just to keep it a little more secret, perhaps. So 95% chance. Secrecy is 95%. So they shouldn't find out about it. And we're ready. Alright, what's happening here? The time has come. The agents are in place. I will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Duchess. Whatever chamber is okay. I do love surprise visits. Very nice. So that extremely powerful duchy was split into 2. Which is really quite great. Now, I can't really split it further, because he doesn't have children, but when he does, I can split it further. The fewer powerful vassals I have, the better. So that no one tries to scheme too much against me. Another similar thing to do, once I finish grabbing sanctioned loopholes, is I want to grab the Torturer trait. Not necessarily the trait, actually. But I want to go down here and get massive amounts of dread. Diligent is perhaps not bad. Extra points. You're my son, though, which I intend to either get killed or disinherit. So do I care about your traits very much? Not as much as I do about my own stress level. Okay, my queen got architectural expertise. Okay, not bad. Also, can you help me with something? You can give me massive diplomacy. That's not very useful. You can also give me a couple of domain bonuses, but that's not much. Patronage would give me some learning. And the more learning, the more piety. And the more piety, the more claims I can buy. Just buy the claims, why don't I? Excommunication would just kill him. It would give me piety, though. It would. I'll wait for that one, though. There we go. You've gone ahead and converted to Catholic over here. And what can we do with our, what was it? Can't believe I've just forgotten. Right. Call for a hunt. I need some extra prestige, thank you very much. No time for... Yeah, no time for chit-chat. I need that prestige. and an extra 150 for good luck. Alright, that does give me a laudably Conquer County. And if I were smarter, I would have started with Marshall for Bellum Justum. That would have been a smart thing to do. I might make a very quick swap over in a few years, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm gonna ask you for gold as well, because I need a lot of gold for when I create the Kingdom of Ireland. So, I can now declare on you for laudably counter. Let's go for Oriel, as it has not been occupied yet. I'm gonna raise all the armies here. And like literally all of them, because I might be fighting other people who have claims to this stuff. Now I don't have many men, because my duchies have changed and all that. Yeah, we have to have better men-at-arms, we need more knights, we need more of everything. Fascination discovered, there we go. I do like the music, but I don't like how loud it gets, there we go. Okay. We should do just fine with this number of men. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab that. I'm kind of at war with them in a way. Oh, you're actually independent. No, you're not. I just happen to be at war with you, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were actually independent because the map looked like it, but you're still part of the Kingdom of Scotland. Ah, Splendor's increased. That's pretty good. Help me convince them, Duke John. Becomes my friend, and 0% chance of something bad happening, so that's good. I don't need the money, but I would like the lifestyle bonus right there. Now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Duke himself, or the Petty King. Unless you plan to deal with my plans. Learning per levels of devotion. I do plan to be quite devoted. I'm on the 3rd level, so that would give me 6 learning, which isn't bad. So I'll go down here, pop down into scholarly circles, then go over to Martial, Bellum Justum, then pop back. Well, Bellum Justum and Serve the Crown are very good. And then pop back into learning for sanctioned loopholes. I think that's my plan. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, that's done. Let me go and grab another little piece here. Siege that down. How many people are in here? Does it tell me how many? Oh, just how many casualties, not how many men are there. Interestingly enough. I'm just going to go and occupy the capital myself. I don't know where the Petty King is, to be precise. I don't think he's out fighting, is he? No, it shows him right here. So, in theory, he wasn't taken and captured by those guys. So, yeah, there we go. I can take it myself. Force demands, thank you very much. And as we are, I can, in theory, I thought I could create the Kingdom of Ireland. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Gives me a lot of prestige. And now, the King Richard of England is also the King of Ireland. And all I need is a 3rd title to form the Empire of Britannia. How about I release a couple of these guys? Oh, there's the timer for today. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and marry off... Are you my heir or no? You're my 2nd son. If he becomes a monk, he can't inherit titles. Oh. He's ambitious, though, so he doesn't really want to. But he does like me. enough to perhaps say yes. Does he say yes? Ah, beautiful. Okay, that's one son taken care of. He's now a monk, and as a monk, he does not inherit titles. There we go. That's a good beginning. Next, we have Prince Ralph, which, in the end, I'm probably just going to disinherit. I'm going to keep him around for a while. I am going to be aware of when I'm going to die, because I already have the Know Thyself perk, so that's quite nice. And not much else I can really do for now. I'm gonna press the claims of these dukes and stuff, but that's not gonna be today. That's probably going to be tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of A Conqueror's Legacy, becoming the King of Ireland as well as England. And as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a shout out to all of the patrons for the month of September, especially those we have in the General tier: Justinian, Brennan Arcano, Torvald, and Farron. Those in the Prince tier: Natsuki, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. Those in the King tier: Chewy Shoot and Quarbit. In the Elector tier, we have Drunk Binary, and the Mad Lad in the Conqueror of Worlds tier is The Watcher. Thank you so much for your continued support and pledges. It means a lot to me, and you're helping to move this channel forward more than you know.